Hello, Narnach here, and welcome back to Reassembly, Rise of the Modular faction. I don't know, it's the best I could come up with. So, last episode we fixed a design issue with some of our ships because they did not have solar panels. So now all the designs we are building have solar panels again. And we can happily move forward. Also, I have a lot of ships that have energy on them and they're not too keen to actually give it to me. I want my solar energy. I want to build more ships. Dang it. So we have 1200 points. I think there might be some upgrades in the nearby future. Yeah. Oh, look at them go. Oh, lasers, they hurt. They hurt. Luckily it works two ways. Research center. It's always nice to shoot those. Oh yeah. Lots and lots of points. Why was I shooting an asteroid? Okay. Not a smart move, Red. Not a smart move. So, I can actually spawn a couple ships. Let's hang back a little bit while those ships grow up. Stop shooting my little ships. Exploded. Thank you. Let's see, small one, large one. Let's focus fire on that instead. Oh, and our drone boat is live. Yeah! Look at all those little drones go. This faction really wants you to either go drones or don't go drones on the ship, but mixing and matching them, not the best option in the world, it seems. Because if you have a totally drone dedicated boat, you can actually build the entire boat around it to make it speedy, small, very protective, and not give it any weapons that might coerce it to go into short range combat, or not adding armor or things like that, while on boats like this that actually have forward facing mounted turrets, you actually want it to be relatively heavily armored because you have to get into the thick of things. So otherwise it's not going to be happy. Oh, look, plant people. Let's see. Upgrades. Yeah, let's spend some points. Oh wow, we can actually unlock the protector. No, I'm not gonna get the protector until we get to 2000 points. That's a goal I stated for myself. So, first let's upgrade our points. And the nice thing is that every time you upgrade your current amount of points by 10%. So, it does increase over time how much points you get for at every step. Let's kill that ship before we start a transformation. Because the last thing we want is to be helpless with a medium-sized ships on the prowl. Okay. Put another support ship. Okay, let's get to work. So we have 343 extra points to work with. What are we going to do? The concept is working pretty well, so maybe we should just do what we do, but better. So I'm thinking, if we take these out, if we move this up and just make this into a proper wall. Let's see, take those to the side, take this to the side. Let's see, this is going to extend things a little bit, so we have space for a slightly longer gun barrel and things like that. So, yep, let's see, that's the mirror of that. Oh wait, we need to... Actually, can we put... Yeah, we can. We can just put thrusters on the inside rather than on the outside. So we can just do this, do that, and take these two off. Wait, what? Yeah. So almost works. Almost works. Do it like that. Oh yeah. Oh, actually. No, it's still clashing at the point. Double click, yeah, select it all, okay. Cool. So this is how it's going to get if we don't want to break it. So let's see, we do it like that, do it like that, and then we have a very, very dangerous corridor of weakness in the center here. So we need to put some defensive struts in there. Let's see if we start here or start there. So just alternating it a little bit here. So it's almost like we have doors that are closing, like those security doors that clamp in from both sides. So now this is kind of a weakness. If this gets shot off, then we lose the entire side. So maybe actually replace this lighter weight struts with just the heavy R-banks. Yeah, let's have a look at that. So you are gone. Like so. This one clamps shut, that one clamps back. Okay, so far that seems to work. Let's attach that. Yeah, we can't do that, but we can attach it over there. So then we grab this structure as well. Or we can just clone this, rotate it a couple times. Well, that almost went right. Needs to overshoot a little bit. That's where I went wrong. Yeah, let's put those to the side for now. Put this one back. How? Okay. Yeah. Okay. That almost went right. Let's see. This one was on the outside. This was there. Cool, now they're almost like teeth. big monster mouth with teeth. Little eye here. It's like a piranha. Also, can we put struts in between? We can do that to balance things out. And actually, we can just make these larger. So do it like that, make this a... Let's see if we do it like so. Yeah, make it a 3-pointer that sticks out. Yeah, this is way better. Have to think about the defense. And then this point needs to stick out so we can't connect it. So this is even better lock. Let's see, we can add more thrusters on the inside, not here. Nope. Oh wow, we can even add there. Cool. Well, we'll need it, because this is a lot of extra bulk. What's the weight now? 2700 points. Oof, that's a lot. So, all we did was change the armor. There's actually nothing that changed. Let's just see how heavy this is now. We're still just shooting the way we did. Nice thing is that you can't actually shoot your own ship. So all your bullets, also drones and rockets, they just go through your hull or past it or whatever. Okay, so this handles like a ton of bricks. We need more engines. We definitely need more engines. And that's also going to count for... How was this for sideways navigation? That's actually relatively not bad. And yes, I am qualifying that with the word relatively. So we need more thrusters on all sides. That's basically the conclusion. So let's start here. Side thrusters. Actually, if we move these to the middle, then we can set one of these up. Like so. Have a bit more forward momentum. Also, if we do it like so, then we're actually protecting these from collisions. That might be a better idea. Is this nicely lined up? This seems lined up. Yep. So let's see how this goes. Like only 2 modules can grow at a time. Okay, so turning around goes pretty well. Flying goes pretty well. Okay. It can do with a little bit more. Let's see, put some forward facing. Put it there, then it's closer. And does a safer. We can probably just move everything off like so. Clickety. Then we can add one of these as a protection up front, so this one can't get hit by incoming fire and such, or by just poor maneuvering on my side. Oh yeah. Turning around. Okay, we have some points to spare. Let's see about getting more generators up. Like so. Let's see if this is enough. Are they done yet? Yep. Okay, this is better. It preserves the energy a bit more. Still burns down, but not as quick as before. So we're almost there. Let's we have the points. Yeah, we have the points. So let's add another one. This should be enough. Okay, we have the generator. Okay, so this still burning through energy, but I can shoot for what is it, 10-15 seconds before we're empty. That's good. And also that means that afterwards the firing rate is going to be slowed down to only a fraction. Cool. So then of course, how are we going to spend the last 42 points? More guns, yes. We can add a little bit of range to the side guns. I seem to have boxed myself in already. So that's 34 points remaining. Or maybe think about point defense. Just add 2 point defenses somewhere. Yeah, on the backside. So if there's drones attacking us from behind, then at least we can defend ourselves a little bit. And then we have 2 points to spare, so that's good enough. It's fine. So, T3 Destroyer, you are my test target. Boom! Oh yeah. And we have a lot of points to spare, so let's build a couple more ships. And I think we can go on our way to this damaged station. Let's see, maybe we should add some guns on the side as well. Since now it's very much center mounted, even though the ship is getting broader. So having guns on the side just makes it easier to hit enemies that are just slightly dodging the center guns. Or maybe this is a hint that I just should stop shooting at little ships. Oh yeah, just see how we tear through that one. I love it. That's it. Claimed it. No, protected. Hey, and this is one of my own designs for stations. I think this is the first one that actually spawned as one of my designs rather than a built-in design. So that's cool. Oh yeah, you are so toast. Yes. Okay. Maybe now is the time to go back and see if we are tough enough to deal with this fleet made by devour. Remember a couple of episodes ago I decided to, when I was still 600 points or so on my ship, I tried and I failed to defeat that ship, or that fleet. But now I've toughened up a little and I have excellent warrior buddies. Yep. So let's see what we can do with that. Okay, I'm going to stretch here. little ships with their laser guns that outrange me. The base gun just sounds so pitiful. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's like a pea shooter. And of course, on the way to the enemy, we can fight evil. Okay. Definitely want a bit more rotational power, since just aiming this gun is tricky. But I have 711 points, so let's see, can we upgrade already? Yeah, cool. So, more thrusters. That's always a good idea. So now we got 12 points to spare. So let's just keep it like that. Let's see how this goes. Rotating goes better. I mean, it's still, you feel it's a big ship, which by itself is already an achievement, considering there's no kind of force feedback or anything in my controls, but it's just the way it handles it. It's really well done. You really feel the weight of the ship. Let's spawn some more friends, since we're getting closer. A bunch of little ones. Okay, I'm not even gonna chase the little one. That's friendly, let's not try to kill it. Yep, spawn another ship. Cool, and we found the enemy. The enemy is purple. Oh yeah. So this seems like a fairer battle so far. Of course, that was just a raider party. This was the real challenge. Offense. It was offensive indeed. Does it outrange me? Is that the question? Not anymore, is the answer. Oh yeah. So, this was what I needed. More firepower and just more friends. Harvester, yes, give me your harvested points, resources. We still actually haven't reached the heart of the fleet. There's still an icon on the map. Oh, these laser boxes, the offenses. Oh, look at all those drones go, so awesome. let's go back. I think one of the offenses may have just gotten away, but yeah, that's not the problem. Everything that wants to fight will die. Everything that's afraid and runs away, it will get picked off by our other ships. Oh wow! It's called main. Okay, that's a nasty looking purple blast. Okay, I'm losing parts of my my ship. I'm gonna hide behind an asteroid or something. Spawn some helper ships, that might be good as well. Stay at a distance. Wait until I'm recovered. A good general doesn't go into battle when he's wounded. That's where you trust your army to take care of the enemy for you. Another harvester. Okay, it's trying to get away. We let it. So I've been spawning ships all this time. Fleet actually has grown since the encounter started, even though we actually did lose some ships. But you just get such nice numbers of resources from this. Definitely good for the fleet. So now for me the trick is to not die, because otherwise I lose my entire fleet. Let's see, speaking of not dying, let's do another upgrade. Almost. Probably another 3 upgrades, then I'll be over 2000 points. That's the point where I unlocked the Protector. But for now I can actually make this slightly tankier. So, tankier. That means a couple shields maybe. Adding them in creative places. That's okay, so maybe if we just only do it on the front end. And maybe even only on the actual nose. Then we compensate with generators in the back, because you need a ton of generators for this to keep this up. Do we have struts anywhere that are useful? So currently we got 44 points. That's only one generator. Well, actually just put the points into mobility. It's 16 makes 32. And then we got 12 points left. If we make the barrels of the guns longer, all we need to do move this to the side. So we do this, we detach the front part of the ship. Actually is a pretty major change, since it's now a lot larger, the ship. Well, let's call this future proofing. Oh yeah. There's a lot of space to grow. Be cloned. So, exactly, spending our points. Let's upgrade this to Mark 5 by now. I think this warrants a new number. So the ship one part at a time, or 2 parts at a time actually, as I previously discovered. Something is still shooting at us. Ah, we're already done. Ah, okay, we got a blocky nose now. Need to fix that in the future updates. We have an even better range. Awesome. So that's a step forward for the Mark V. Let's see, the Mark IV here. Let's make a copy of the Mark V. So this is all the way from our little ship Mark I. It's been a nice evolution. Let's see, the laser discs as such, they are non-playable ships. So these were the first little ships we had. Then we evolved to the factory ships. We've now reached the Mark V. So I think at 2000 points we're going to rebuild a new one. So we'll evolve this a little bit until while we get to 2000, and then at 2000 points just do a new design again. So we can start the new row with a new series, so to say. That I think I've been playing for about half an hour again, so I'm going to end this episode and I will continue straight on in the next. So with that, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on what I do with this series and other games of course. And with that, thank you for watching, see you next time, bye bye.